Yo, what's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Cheap Sense here. Just getting in. It is super hot outside. Not quite as hot as it's usually been the past few days, but it is still hot out there. First thing I want to touch on is I was asked about some fragrances that a subscriber sent to me, and I almost threw them in the trash. Not on purpose, but they were in a box, and I guess they were like wrapped up in the plastic or paper that was in it, and I didn't notice them when I took the fragrance out the box. So I was telling my son one day to take the boxes, put them inside each other, because I keep all the boxes when I do trades and sales and stuff or whatever. Well, when I do trades, I should say, or I buy fragrances from people. I usually just keep the boxes instead of just going and buying boxes from FedEx or the Postal Service. I can just use what you guys send me. And I didn't notice it was in there. My son was like, you know, it's a pill bottle inside one of your boxes. So he threw it to me and had these fragrances in there. And the person that sent these to me asked me about it today. Did I get a chance to smell them? And I told him I almost threw them away. So I'm not going to do a review on them right now, but I'm going to tell you what they are. So this is Rasasi. What is this? Darej. Daarej. But it's by Rasasi. I don't know if you guys can see this, but that's one. We have Black Tie Affair and Valley of the King, and we also have Dunhill Icon. And I think I actually have this one in a package that came today. So I actually could have smelled this before I said yes to this trade, because the other person that's trying to trade for my Ultra Male or Ultra Mall or however you want to say it, he offered Dunhill, I think it's Dunhill Icon Elite. And he said that Dunhill Icon smells like, what did he say it smelled like? He said it smelled like something I already have. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, it's here now, so it is what it is. First up though, fragrance I wore today needs no introduction. It is a classic fragrance in the fragrance community. Everybody knows of it, and if you don't, then you've been hiding on a rock, under a rock, or on another planet. This one is from the house of Nautica, and this is Nautica Voyage. And I thought this morning I just actually couldn't pick out what I wanted to wear. It takes me like 10 minutes to even think about what I want to wear. I got to pick up bottles, smell them, you know, whatever. And it's so hot that I needed something that's going to be fresh and maybe aquatic and fruity. So I went with this one, a no-brainer, dumb reach. Very, very, very good fragrance. I sprayed this on literally at 6 something this morning before I walked into the building. I was getting out my truck, which is usually when I spray my fragrances on when I go to work, unless it's something stronger and I spray it on here before I leave. But I sprayed about close to 10 sprays of this, and I can still smell this on my arm well past 8 hours. Well past. It's actually almost 3:15, and I sprayed this on at like, what was it? It was like 6:50, something like that this morning when I sprayed it on. So it's been about 8 hours, a little bit over 8 hours. and it's still on my skin. I can still smell it. Now, granted, it's probably not projecting, but I can still smell it. It's there. It's noticeable. You know that I have on a cologne. If I put my arm up to somebody's nose and ask them to smell it, they will be able to smell it. So I know it's going to be some naysayers on here that's going to say there's no way because Nautica Voyage has been reformulated and yada, yada, yada. I'm telling you, on my skin, it's still performing. And I had the Nautica N83, which was not Nautica Voyage, and somebody, a subscriber, pointed it out to me, so I actually went out and bought this. Let me see if I can see a date on this. Because I know it's going to be somebody who's going to ask me what's the date. Like they keep asking what's the date on my Club de Nuit. And my Club de Nuit is a 2018. This one is... It's kind of hard to see. I don't have adequate lighting in here. I don't even see a date on this. It has the batch code, but I don't see the date. Is that it? No, that's not it. I don't even see the date on this. The only... I don't think that's the date though. It says 2000, but it's in the middle of the address, so it's got to be part of the address. That's not the date. I'm not sure, but when I find it, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But just take my word for it. I can still smell this. Granted, I have to put my nose to my arm, but I can still smell it. So Nautica Voyage is what I chose to wear today. I'm not going to go into detail about this fragrance. It's an aquatic. It has some fruity aspect to it. Very nice. I like it. This is not the metal cap. This is plastic. So, and I think I paid between 15 and 20 bucks for this, which is not bad. It's pretty cheap. But it's a no-brainer if you're looking for a summertime, very fresh, aquatic, somewhat fruity type fragrance, and you don't want to spend a lot of money. This is one that you should look into if you don't have it. Nautica Voyage. Let me hit this Kool-Aid. You know how some people, yes, this is a crystal's cup. I waste not, want not. If my cup still has ice in it, I stick that mug in the refrigerator. Or, let me talk proper, refrigerator or Frigidaire, however you want to say it. I stick my ice in the refrigerator and I use it until it's gone. So but my lemonade is bomb, yo. Alright, so I know you guys are tired of me yapping. Let's get to the package. And I need to go get my knife out the truck. I actually took my knife out of here because my son likes to, he's like a kleptomaniac, and he'll take my knives and he'll be at other people's houses and he'll take little trinkets and knives and stuff like that and be walking around with it in his book bag. So I had to move all my stuff out of here. I got a 14-year-old that's thinks he's a thug. Alright, so we got a twofer here. And I already knew what these were because I've been waiting on this package for some days now. And it is finally here. And he did a wrap job on this thing. But I appreciate it though. He's trying to make sure that, you know, it doesn't get damaged, which is cool. Man. Okay. Jeez. I'm gonna let my man, I'm gonna sign him up for a mummification process because he wrapped this thing up serious. But like I said, I appreciate it because some people don't even take the effort to make sure, and sometimes I'm one of those people. I'm pretty lazy at times. Alright, so this is Dunhill Icon. And I actually like this bottle. It's very different for what I have in my collection. I have a lot of different ones. I like that top, attention to detail. Top snaps into place. You can see the fragrance on the bottom. 3.4 ounce, 100 ml. Dunhill London Icon. It's a pretty heavy bottle. Alfred Dunhill Ltd. London, 1893. There. It actually smells pretty damn good. Nice sprayer. That is nice. Wow. Does actually smell similar to something I have, and I can't remember what the guy said it smelled like, but that is nice. Very fresh, very clean. I like that. I think I can get compliments off of this one. I like this. So now if I do this trade with this guy for his Dunhill Icon Elite, let me know what you guys think about this trade. 50 bucks for my Dunhill, for my Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male. Or trade for his Dunhill Icon Elite. I've never smelled Dunhill Icon Elite, so damn, that is nice. I've never smelled Dunhill Icon Elite, so if anybody knows anything about this fragrance, if they think it's a good fragrance, you think the deal is worth doing, let me know. Now, you're not going to persuade me because, trust me, right now I could use them 50 bones. And I don't wear that fragrance a lot. It is super syrupy, super sweet. I love sweet fragrances, but that one you really can only spray like maybe 2 or 3 sprays of before you start running people up out of the building. That shit is super strong. I've only worn it once since I've had it. And if I get rid of that one, then Lamal has to go also, because there's no need for me to keep it. I don't really wear Lamal like that, and it's actually part of the collection. I was actually looking into getting in the Navy from somebody. I have something actually they was looking for in a trade for it, but they never responded back. So, but it's cool. It could have been, you know, because of that guy saying what he said about me and persuaded some people not to trade with me or whatever. But it's cool. I mean, you guys know me. I've always been a stand-up guy. I've held up my end of whatever bargain. I always let people know up front, like I said before. So it is what it is. I don't really care. Okay. That is nice. I like that. So I already know what this other one is. I'm not even going to sit here and pretend like I don't know. And I was just curious. Because lately, I have been hearing a lot of people talk bad about one particular fragrance from a cologne house. And they're saying how the performance sucks. And it doesn't perform like it did when it first came out. And of course, nowadays it's all about money. And if fragrance houses know that they can get away with dumbing down a fragrance and using cheaper ingredients, that's what they're gonna do, because they know people like me and you are still gonna go out and we're gonna order these fragrances, because people like me and some other guys are gonna go on websites like YouTube and we're gonna constantly hype these fragrances. And anytime we talk about a fragrance that actually lets people know that, hey, well, if his batch is good, then maybe if I order one now, then mine will be good too. That's not always the case. Somebody actually was getting rid of their Club de Nuit Intense Man, and mine is, like I said, a 2018 version. And this one is, looks like 2018 also. Yeah, it's 2018 also. And he said his didn't perform well, so before I let him make a mistake and do something drastic, I said, to hell with it, I'll just trade you. I think I traded Individual and F Black for this and the Dunhill, which is not a bad trade, because I can find F Black and Individual at Ross all day long. You know, sometimes I may have to wait a few days or a week or so for it to come back in, but I'll find it. And it might not be the 100 ml like I had. It may be the 50 ml or whatever. So it don't really matter. But I just wanted to see what his was going to smell like. Was it going to smell different from mine? And just smelling what I smell out of the bottle, I can tell this is weaker than mine. Because mine, when you pop the top, mine will light up this whole room without even spraying. And I gotta make sure I don't mix them up. Okay, so this is his, and well, I can't mix it up because, yeah, I can tell just by smelling it off the rip. This is mine, and you can tell the difference. See what my thing is versus his. And I'm not saying that that makes a difference, but I'm just saying that's how I know which bottle is mine, so I can't confuse them. So mine is way stronger smelling than this one off the rip. Yeah. Let's give it a spray just to see. Still has a nice sprayer. Yeah, see, this one smells, it still has that DNA. It's way different than mine. This one is way, way different than mine. You can tell the difference. Yeah. It's totally different. I didn't even give myself a good spray. Yeah, it's totally different. I mean, not saying that it smells. I'm not trying to say that this smells like Dunhill Icon and this one smells like, you know, Club de Nuit. I'm not trying to say it's different like that. I'm just saying the strength, and you can tell like this one is a weaker version of mine. I can tell. But either way, it don't really matter. I guess I can just wear his and wear it until it's gone. Because I've only worn this one maybe 3 times since I've had it. Maybe 2. And I've been treasuring this mug like no other. So I'm going to just put mine back on the shelf and I'll just wear this for a few days and see what happens. But yeah, that Dunhill is nice. I like that. And it's kind of making me want to lean towards doing Icon Elite. I've heard some things about it. I've heard some other reviewers talk about it. This and the other one. This one was hyped up a lot. The Elite, I haven't heard that much about. So I think when I go to work tonight, I'm going to try to put on YouTube and put my earpiece in and listen and see what people have to say about Elite. But I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty satisfied with this trade. I'm not mad. Even if I don't decide to keep the other Club de Nuit, this will make a damn good gift for my stepdad. I usually just give him, like if I buy a bunch of cheapies or like some off-brand knockoff type shit from City Trends or whatever, and I don't like them, I usually just give them to him. But I've never really given him, I don't think, like a real nice cologne. And I think that's what I may do. I may give him this one, depending, because I may just pick something else out that I don't wear and give it to him. But either way, it is what it is. Yeah, that one he sent, it's way lighter than mine. Way lighter. I need to open up a Kool-Aid stand. Anyway, that's about all I have for you guys. Another successful transaction made. Hopefully, if I can make my mind up on what I want to do with the Ultra Mall trade or sale, hopefully I'll be able to give this young man a answer before the end of the day. But with that being said, hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys and gals have a great afternoon and a great evening and a great night. I'm out of here. Peace.